Greetings, my fellow apocalyptic survivors. I have got a great in-game video tutorial I think you'll really enjoy, but first I just wanted to take a moment to say thanks for stopping by my little chunk of the internet. I know I am a tiny channel hoping to grow, but every damn view is important to me. So, having said that, sometimes I need to go on a long quest to get resources or to another base or just to loot and pillage. And so I know I'm going to be gone for a 1 or 2 day trip. And I just want a place to lay over between here and there and spend the night. So I developed what I call the 5-minute mushroom base, and that's what today's video is about. Now that's not to be mistaken for a horde base, which is a different, more permanent, much stronger base. These are a good place to spend the night, but they won't really withstand wave after wave of infected cops spewing their toxic projectile vomit and exploding when they can't get the last donut. Nor will it really handle wave after wave of feral whites because they can be very destructive and claw the hell out of a base. No, this is not a horde base, so just understand that going forward. These are really good early game because it doesn't take a lot of resources to build them. In this example, I just use wood and cobblestone rock, both of which are easy to come by early game. The mushroom base is scalable and upgradable. Once you get to a point in the game where you can produce concrete, iron, and steel, you can upgrade the existing base without having to start from scratch and build over. And you can expand the base simply by building another one next to it and tying them together. You can even use it for a seed for a ground level melee base, because you can use that for the central pillar and the method to get up to the second floor of the melee base, so you don't have to have an actual door on the ground level. After I build the initial base, I'll build 5 add-ons. The initial base build I'll do in real time so you can see it doesn't take very long. The others I'll kind of speed through them, but those upgrades, those 5 upgrades will make the base more defensive, offensive, and just more practical to use. But before I run the video, do me a favor and go down into the comment section. I'm curious how long you've been playing the game and what day you're on. So do that, maybe give me a thumbs up. All that will give the YouTube algorithm the little slap and tickle it needs to expand my channel. So help a sibling out. Now, grab a cup of something and relax, kick back, and let's build something. Okay guys, I am arriving at the proposed base location. It's kind of a remote area between my main base and an area that I want to explore that is adjacent to the snow biome. First thing we're going to do is take a look at the parts list here. I've got 15 cobblestone frames, 34 wooden railings, 68 cobblestone frame plates, and 4 wooden ladders. I also have 1,000 cobblestone rocks, although you won't need anywhere near that. It was just an even number so I can use it and then do the math and see how many cobblestone rocks I used. I also strongly suggest a claw hammer for construction, as it's much quicker than a stone axe, although a stone axe would work. I'm building this on the edge of the road because the road bed is much stronger than the dirt next to it. Now I'm not going to speed this up because I want to get an accurate time of how long it takes me to build a very basic base. The nice thing about this little base is it's pretty scalable. You can build one, and then if you want to, build another one a few blocks away and connect them, but in the meantime you've got a safe place to retreat when the sun goes down. Also, you can modify it quite a bit to make it stronger. I'll show you that after we build the main base, the primary base. And I've used it for the center support beam for a melee base that I build around it, and then you can come up and down this to the next level. Then I'll build either a ladder or a stairway up to that second level, and that'll be the new main entrance. Now remember to only go 5 blocks high, because any higher, when you step off of here, you'll break your leg. Building the columns in this configuration helps me not fall off the ladder when I'm making a hasty retreat back into my base. Now I'm using cobblestone frame plates, and then I'll fill them in. This will allow me a better view of the bottom of the base when I go to the next phase. That'll make sense later. Each of these blocks takes the same amount of cobblestone rocks to fill in, regardless of whether it's the full block or the thinner plate block like this. They also take the same amount of hit damage before they'll break. And we're done. Let's go downstairs and step back and take a look at it. Well, that took just under 5 minutes, and that gives you a pretty solid foundation to lay a bedroll down and to escape from the undead during the night. Now let's take a look at some things we can do to improve this. I will add a shooting balcony around the perimeter using the same cobblestone frame plates. I just won't fill them in. Then I'll be able to stand on them, see through them, and most importantly, fire a weapon through them. Alright, let's blitz through this one. That's the first upgrade, a shooting platform. Now this next upgrade is railings that will keep me from falling off the shooting platform. I should mention that those cobblestone frame plates are each 100 hit points, which is the same as wood frames. The wood railings can all be put on from the top except for the last 4, one in each corner, and that's because every block is a full block. Even a flat looking one like this wood rail, it takes up a full block space, and so you have to go downstairs and attach the last 4 in each corner to one of the existing blocks. Even though you don't see anything there, it's still there. Now back down to ground level to put the final 4 railings in. Much like in real life, I need something to stand on. I'll jump ahead a bit. Well, that's looking pretty good so far. I think I've got one more to go. Oh, crap on a stick. Where the hell's my spiked club? Damn, good thing I'm wearing my brown pants. Oh man, that's home remodeling in the apocalypse, I guess. Alright, I'll harvest these puppies and get back to work. Alright, I'll nerd pull up here and put the last piece of this wooden railing in. Let's step back and take a look at this. Okay, again, to reiterate, this is not a Horde Night base. This is a regular, like a layover base when you're on your way to some place or you just need a safe place to jump to on a regular night, early to mid-game when the undead are not particularly aggressive. Horde Nights, super aggressive, and a lot of them.
The nice thing about this base is later, once you get to where you can produce concrete, you can upgrade this entire base to concrete, and it'll be up to, what is it, 4 times? Yeah, four times stronger. You can upgrade concrete, I think, up to 6,000 hit points. Cobblestone by nature is 1,500. I know a lot of people use wood frames for this, so to reiterate, these are cobblestone frame plates that I'm walking on, and they have the same strength as wood frames, which is 100 hit points. That's not very much at all, but at this height, the only zombies that would be able to interact with them would be the infected cops, because they can projectile vomit and explode. Now I'm going to add another element, and that is storage, and for that I'm going to be using the floating block technique so that I don't waste a bunch of floor space. This technique takes advantage of the fact that the programming of this game sees every item as taking up a full block or full cube, even if it is just a flat plate like this. So you set the first one down, and then you'll probably have to get up, get some distance, nerd pole up a little bit, and you can flip it around and set another one on top of that, and it'll still have the same strength as a column built out of 2 full blocks. I'll build a structure that will hold several storage chests and a campfire. Now you can walk right through these blocks. You have the sensation that you're going over a speed bump or something of that nature, so there's kind of a bumping sensation, but you can walk right under here. This design also gives you full access to the campfire. Now a quick look at the base from ground level. The last upgrade feature I'm going to add for right now is wood spikes. This will encourage the undead to crawl instead of walk or run. Always kick your enemies when they're down. Okay, installed and upgraded. Let's take a look at it from the top side. Notice how using the flat plates instead of the full block gives me an unobstructed view to the base of the columns. Alright, looking good. Log spikes doing what log spikes do. Alright, so that's
that's my 5-minute mushroom base. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think of that, and also let me know of any ideas you have to improve it. Share it with the class. And again, thanks for stopping by. Like, share, subscribe, and until next time, enjoy the apocalypse.